Hello, I'm Jennifer Snyder from the Flying Unicorns, and I'd like to welcome you to the Wednesday Ustream series. We hold it every Wednesday at 9 o'clock Eastern. We have a wonderful lineup of design team members that are going to be taking their turns hosting the shows. So it exposes you to a great variety of styles and designs, different techniques, and personalities. It's really good to have the mixture of personalities, and it adds a lot of fun to the shows. I have some announcements before we move along. The September kit is now available for pre-sale. If you have not gotten your kit yet, signed up for the pre-sale, you might want to just run over to your computer after the show. Let's do it after the show and get your kit, because I know they go fast. Face it, Flying Unicorns is the hottest kit on the market. So you want to be part of the trend? We are a fabulous kit. We offer the best products, and I know that you want them before they sell out. So we have Gabby Polacco as our guest for September. Yeah, wow, it's amazing. We're very excited. And the items that you see on the show tonight, if they're available in the store, they're on sale for 10%. So go to the Flying Unicorns store, and you'll see a button at the top that says Ustream Specials. Hey, it's good news. I haven't gotten a text yet from anybody to tell me that something's wrong. So I guess we're broadcasting. So that's good. Okay. I think all of the... Oh, the rack. I forgot. The rack tonight is a set of the Authentique papers that I'm going to be using. The Anchored. I think it's called... Yeah, Anchored. It's a great collection. So I know that you'll want it. So stay tuned, and we'll be drawing a name at the end. So with that, let's see if I can successfully turn around the camera. Show you my project. I am making a canister. Ooh. Let's see. No. Back up. Oh, that's good. That's great. I'm going to put a little light on it, and I'm going to take this off. This is a peanut canister that I've altered. I think that you can all hear me. Have you? Okay, this is a peanut canister that I altered. And I'm going to give you a little background on the peanut canister first. This is the peanut canister before. Every Christmas, my boss sends cases of peanuts to the office for us to just munch on and snacky snack during work time. Our favorite happens to be the chocolate covered. Yum. But when I walk into the office in the morning, I usually find some empty peanut canisters on my desk. Now, I'm not really sure how my coworkers know that Jennifer is a little pack rat, but it's wonderful. Oh, no, I pressed record. Oh, yeah, I did, Alda. We're good. We're recording. So, anyways, yeah. So, anyways, it ends up that I do get blessed with a lot of garbage, if you will, that I can use for wonderful projects. So, the peanut canister happens to be among my favorites. Yeah, we have a lot. Like I said, we get cases of it. So a little bit about well, here's the project first. This is made, like I said, with Authentique papers. I've added some little banners, some just bows and shells at the top. This has got a nautical theme. You do not need to make yours nautical. Even though the abroad, or it's anchored. Is it? What? Yeah, it's the Anchored collection. It's the abroad collection. Alda. I think she told me abroad. Anyway, you don't need to keep it that theme. This project is just to give you a a stepping, like a jumping point, and I've got a whole bunch of ideas on what you can do with your canisters. This one has Hershey's Kisses. Yeah, full of Hershey's Kisses. I'll take it to the office. You can use it for all of Alda's wonderful metal adornments. Great. You can use it for shells that I pick up at the beach, or you pick up, or you collect. You can use it for buttons. You can use it for coins. If you made a slit at the top of this, you could make it as a bank. You could use it as a bank. You can open it up and you can stick a cupcake in it for the teacher, all kinds of stuff. I think, you know, guess what? We love our teachers, and I know that the teachers are grateful for any kind of gifts that they receive, but face it, I think teachers have a lot of mugs. So let's think out of the box and give our beloved teachers something fascinating, something interesting and different. You know, teachers could open it up and put their stickers for the classrooms in it, or their pencils, or, you know, you could stick a little planter in it, make it a plant holder. Well, anyways, enough of that. We've got ideas. Wonderful. Now for the project. Metal, this peanut canister is a little glossy on the top. It's not going to hold my paper very well unless I prime it first. So I find it very necessary to put a coating of gesso on it, just to give the metal a little bit of grip so the paper can adhere to it better. I know the designers toss the word gesso around all the time, more so as maybe a white paint. But gesso is more than white paint. It really is a primer, and it's very important for metal. So I pre-primed most of it so that I wouldn't bore you, but also so that I could leave the wonderful words chocolate covered for everybody to see. But I'm just going to go ahead and just finish up the priming on this. You know, gesso usually dries really quick. So you can just move your project, move along quickly. You don't need to be particular. Let's not be overly fussy. Just coat it. Just get it on there and don't agonize. I do like to make sure, okay, I'm agonizing, okay? I'm being a perfectionist, but I do like to just make sure my little metal is clean. There, that's done. I'm done. If you're wondering what kind of gesso to use, you know, just a little pitch for one of my favorite manufacturers. Prima has a new line out, Art Basics, and it's a wonderful gesso. Dries fast, great coverage. Okay, while this is drying, I'm going to talk a little bit about the importance of the can you select in the paper. The canister has this plastic lid. Mine has a plastic lid anyway. Paper doesn't, or I'm sorry, gesso and paint don't adhere to plastic. So don't bother painting your lid. It's not going to work. It might adhere for a little bit, but trust me that it's going to peel off and chip off and rub off. And by the time your child gets it to school for the teacher, well, it's not going to be your best work. Let's just say that. So don't bother. You need to just work with the color that you've got. Mine is a kind of a honey gold, so it's a neutral color, so it works well with just about any paper selection. So I'm happy. Oh gosh, no peeling the label. Barb, my canister has no label. This is pure, just all metal. But guess what? I'm not sure that I would peel the label. I would probably just gesso over it. You know? Hi, Delana. All this chocolate talk. I know, chocolate-covered peanuts. Hey, you know, here, Hershey's Kiss for you. Here you go. Yum. Anyway, I just work with the lid as is. Not all the, you know, you've just got to look at the lid that you have and work within it. Some are green, some are red. Just, you know, make your paper choice and your project accordingly. I'm going to move on now. This is for me, this is going to be the biggest tip and the biggest time saver for all of you. Well, you know, I really just have to blast this with a heat gun. While I do that, I'm just going to say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody. Thank you for tuning in once again. We hold these every Wednesday at 9 o'clock. Gabby Polacco is our guest for September. And did I tell you that the off the page for September is crazy? My favorite ever. We probably say that every month, but really, honestly, my fave. Okay, this is the biggest tip that I can offer you tonight. I think Delana last week said she was not a big fan of measuring. Me neither. I'm not a big fan of measuring. Why measure when you can just cut, right? Just cut. Just go for it. Here's the thing about measuring. When you're doing an off-the-page project, you don't have to be perfect because you're probably going to cover your edges with a border or some kind of trim. So you don't need it perfect. You just need to Actually, you just really need to get close and kind of slap it on the project and then cover up all the errors. Well, they're not errors, but the little imperfections, the nagging, annoying imperfections with some trim, some beautiful trim. Alda has beautiful trim in the Unicorn store, by the way. Just go to the trim section and wow. Okay, so watch. This is my tip. I'm going to just take the paper that I'm using, line it up with my edge. I'm going to take my finger. I'm going to find the edge. I'm just going to mark it with my fingernail. That's done. Done. That's measured. I'm done. I know. And then I'm just going to cut it where I kind of made my fingertip line. Yep. And it's about as dang near perfect as you're going to get. Okay, I'm going to do that again. The canister might be easy, right? Let's do something else. I am digressing from the canister, but I think this is really important. And I'll tell you why. In every kit, Alda sends an off-the-page project. By the way, this is just a sample. This is not September's. This is just a visual aid while my hands do the talking. You're not buying Jen a ruler for Christmas, Alda. Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, Alda, that's what she says. Her comment on chat is, I am buying Jen a ruler for Christmas. Oh, save your cash. Anyways, this is what, like I said before Alda distracted me with the talk of ruler, Alda sends out wonderful off-the-page projects to alter in every kit. Sometimes I look at them and I'm thinking, wow, there's a lot of angles, what to do? But I never have to worry because I have this process. I, once again, take my paper and I'm just going to push down and find my angles. Find out where I need to cut. Yeah, see that? See that? And now I need to know where, and now I know where to cut. Super easy. Okay? Let's see. I'm going to give you one more visual aid on why this is so important. Okay? Alda sent us the most fascinating off the page. I'm going to really zoom out for this. But it was a house for October. Mine, I happen to, I don't know if you could see it too much, but anyways, mine was, I turned mine into a spooky house, but oh my goodness, can you see all the little pieces and angles that you had to fussy cut? This, oh my gosh. Well, I didn't bother to measure. I would have been here all day. And the problem is, when you have a lot of angles and places to measure and not fussy cut, but cut angles in little pieces, you are going to give up on the project. You are going to set it aside and you're never going to finish it. And all these projects are, all those off the page projects are meant to be finished. So get on board easy street, man. I'll tell you, this is easy. All I do is I would, mind you, this is finished, but I would just take and crease down in all of this, like that. And now I know where to cut. Okay? Let's move on. That's my tip. It really makes off the page angular projects so much easier. Okay, so I've got this. Back to the canister, back to chocolate peanuts. Let's move this over a little bit more. Sorry. What did I do? What did I do? There we go. We're back. This is a strip that I cut earlier. Doesn't quite fit. A 12 by 12 doesn't quite fit and cover my canister. No worries. We're just going to cut a little bit more, which I cut ahead of time. I am particular that I like to keep my seams all together. I will have some seams on this project, and I like to keep them all aligned. So I'm just going to go ahead and start gluing my small piece on, and then I'm going to cover it with the bigger piece and make them all meet. This is glue. We're not going to talk about glue this time. We did that. But tonight I'm using my Beacons 3-in-1. You can choose whatever works for you. So just gonna kind of glue this real quick. Quick. So tonight I am working in my scrap room. I decided it was easier to move the computer to my scrap room than move my scrap room to the computer. Plus, I didn't really want to put a backdrop up, you know, and hide my husband's massive guitar and studio stuff, because I share a computer room with my husband's studio stuff. So this is my scrap room. I don't have all that much space in my little scrap nook, so I have to make myself a little small. But it's good, because if I were bigger, if my scrap room were bigger, I think that you just expand to the amount of space that you have. That means more shopping, more buying, more hoarding, more stashing, more storing. Yeah, that is all fun and games, but sooner or later, you just have an uncontrollable mess. Oh. Now, you may be asking yourself, Jen, what are you doing? You picked different paper. I did. I didn't want to bore myself by doing the exact same project, but I don't think it matters. We are here on Ustream to just show the gist and the idea of the project and how the techniques behind the project. So I don't need to make a matchy-match set for you guys, all highly intelligent unicorn ladies and gentlemen, to get the idea, right? So that is why I didn't matchy-match. Let me see. I'm going to tell you that paper. This polka dot paper, oh, wow. Let me just go back for a second. I know I'm a little scatterbrained. Once again, I'm using the Authentique collection. I believe it's abroad. I've been calling it anchored, but it's the it's the abroad collection, I've been told. I've been told it's Yeah, I've been told it's the Abroad collection. At any rate, it's got a nautical theme to it, kind of, sort of. Authentique is a really thick paper, and I just love it for altered items. It stands up quite well. And they have always nice patterns. But what I really also love about their papers is they give me a solid to work with. They give a pattern and then a solid. And I just love that option. There's so many options. Anyways, this is the paper that I used for the bottom layer. Okay. Available in the Unicorn Store on sale. I thought I'd let you know. Okay, I'm going to make some borders. Remember, we don't care. We're not perfectionists with the cutting and the measuring because we are hiding them all with borders. So I cut another little piece of border that I'm going to use for the bottom. I pre-cut, and I pre-punched. Once again, last time I showed you my favorite punch. I'm using it again. My favorite punch. It's doily lace. Whoops, doily lace. It's called doily lace edger, I believe, but it's Martha Stewart. I think I have 3 of these punches because I fear the day that a punch doesn't work and then it's discontinued. So that is not going to happen to me. I hope. Anyways, I'm just going to glue my border on really quick. This is the bottom border. You can, if you want, you can maybe put in some ink and edge the, whoops, what am I doing? I like my, gosh darn, what am I thinking? I like all my seams to be lined up, so here I'm talking crazy. Not even paying attention. Okay, I'm just doing this. Okay, I'm back on track here. Once again, Robbie, whoops, oh my goodness, I lost my glue. I'm gonna have to leave you for a moment and just dive under my table and go kind of dumpster diving, but just glue diving. Okay, hold it. So we are, after I do this, talk amongst yourselves while I just duck under my table and get my glue. Okay, there we go. Sorry, and I got this all out of kilter. Sorry. Okay, we're back. Wonderful. Let's maybe. Okay, great. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now I decided I'm going to put a red border on the top. Let's keep on moving. Other questions? I haven't even looked at the chat. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Ah, Lisa Gregory. Yes, you are a Martha Stewart punch gal. Uh-oh. Oh, censored. Lisa Gregory got censored. But we know that she's a punch gal. Okay, here is my, hi everybody. Thank you once again for joining. We have these every Wednesday night at, every Wednesday night at 9 Eastern. Lots of fun. We are having fun. I want to remind you also, so many things to remember. That the kits, the September kit, went on pre-sale. So you better giddy up and go get your pre-order taken care of. Because, oh, you know what? I'm going to take this off. I'm going to backtrack a sec. Anyways, you better get your pre-order taken care of because, by golly, they go fast. Yeah, what am I doing? I want to put a bigger border on the top, but I kind of want it layered, so I'm going to just go back and layer my punch. This is the same piece of paper that I just made a little wider, and I'm going to layer it on this. Kind of sort of like this. See? No, nothing. Nothing mystical and magical. Good. Whoops. Perfect. 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 And then we'll do the same on this little piece. So how's everybody? Everybody had a good day? I took my son to college yesterday. I thought I would cry because I did cry at his high school graduation, but you know what? I did good. I was really happy with myself. He had a good day. I took my parents and we all had fun. So I'm just kind of making sure everything's same kind of width there. Okay, great. We're moving on. Moving on. Yeah, so I called him today. Yeah, I did okay. I called him already today. Asked him how school was already, how his roommate is. I know. I swore I would not be the helicopter mom, but, you know, hey, our babies, right? Okay. So I'm just going to kind of, there. Great, 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 great. Now, you do not need to, I've got a few more little tricks. You don't need, oops, I need to reach my scissors. You don't need to keep your, if you don't want to keep your seams in one spot, you don't have to. Don't worry about it. Not a big deal. If you don't want to keep your seams in the back of your project, don't worry about it. You don't have to. You can cover it with your embellishments. Sometimes I just cover, I don't care. I'll just cover this whole section with embellishments and nobody will ever know that there was a seam there. You know? But this particular one, I think I'm just going to turn around. Oh my goodness, we're moving. Moving on. I'm leaving it for there at this point. I'm going to do the top. We're going to take a little TV commercial break and we're going to work on the top. Let's see. Oh, yes. This beautiful piece of paper, I'm going to use the B side. And I'm going to cut a circle for the plastic top. Now, I have a little magic tool. Best tool in the world. This is my circle cutter. It's from a company called Creations, I guess. It's Kreaxions. Creations. Kreaxions. You'll want to watch this because, oh, if there's one thing you're going to be dazzled about, it's this. Yeah. Oh my God, you do need this. Rebecca Morris. Beck says I need that. Oh yeah, yeah. You haven't even seen it yet, honey. Watch. Yeah. Okay, so I already know how big I need to make my circle because I prepared for the show. So I know that I need to just make it this width. It's got a pointed edge here. And then it's got the cutter right here. Well, I'm just going to make sure I have enough room. Okay. Put the paper down, and you have to actually move the paper around in a circle. Yep. I don't even think you can say the alphabet in the amount of time it takes to make a circle. Done. You know? I bet you can't even say the alphabet. Right? So, yeah. So once again, this is, it's Creations. Kreaxions. I'm probably not saying it right. It's probably something French. I'm sorry. It's the best I can do. Okay, great. Move on. My top. Like I said, don't bother painting this. Don't bother painting plastic unless you have a product, a sneaky little product that I don't know about. Then tell me, okay? Pass it along. Pass your tidbits along to me, but otherwise, I don't bother. It's just gonna flake off. We don't need to be a bunch of flakies, right? We don't, no. There we go. Okay. I am going to, I'm going to put my border on. But let's see, where did I put the border? Look, we are moving along. I think I'm going to take a moment. Let's see. Olive says she uses the Martha Stewart cutting circle. Yeah, I used to use it too, but I don't know. I thought it was quite difficult for me. I don't have the knack. And until before then, I used plates, my dishes. Now, Carrie McKenzie says that she flakes on projects all the time. Yeah, I do too. I know, but you don't want your tops to flake. Okay, this is just a simple. It's I don't know. It's like a rope border that I decided. There's so many trims, like I said. Alda's got a variety of trims in the store. This one was a flatter trim. I decided to mix it up. So, you know, this guy needs to be glued together. Oh, yikes. I should have just... Oh, simple. Done. See? See? Thank you, beacons. I am going to put the glue right on the top. Now, once again, this project is really not... I mean, this is just to give you ideas, not to just... You know, ideas on how to alter a canister and what to do with it. And I know you guys have great ideas. I've seen your work posted. You guys are some of the most clever artists out there for any forum that I've been on. You know, I'm always dazzled and always impressed at your creativity. So thank you for, you know, helping to make the forum a really fun place to visit and chat and have friendships and some kind of paper camaraderie. There. Done. Done, done, done. Simple. Though the rope border, so easy to glue on. It's so cooperative. Let's see, what else? Anybody got questions? Because I am moving on. Witch weave stencil. Oh, they're talking stencils. They're talking stencils. That's crazy talk right now. Okay. I have a couple of... Oh, you know what? I'm just going to continue on with the canister. Alda got these... I think I was probably the first person to buy them too. Alda got these really cool paper ropes in the store. Let's see. There's a variety. She's a variety of colors. Let's see if I can... Oh, yeah. I bought a lot. There's purples, there's blues. They're just nice little... They look like ropes, but they're really paper braids. So... I snatched those up real quick. I already attached a charm to it. This is a little... Come on, focus, you bad boy. This is one of Alda's metal adornments. It's a little life jacket. So I already attached it on. Alda's got a variety of adornments that are just the coolest selection available. And I'm just going to wrap it around the top. Like I would use twine. You know, this is a little, this is just a little cooler than twine. We all love our twine, but this gives it a little class. It's a little upscale. Yeah, just a little upscale. And then I'm going to just tie it on. Oh, I need another hand. Husband, kitty. Dang nabbits. Come on. Okay, I'm just going to wrap. I'll do none such thing. Oh, let's see. You know what? If you wanted, you could probably tape it. on and let it behave. I think that's probably what I did the first time. Gosh darn, I'm struggling, huh? Yeah. Silly. Okay, we're getting it. We're there. We are there. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna quick tie it. Ah, sorry. You know what? Struggle. Struggle, struggle, struggle. Tie it in a knot. I'm going to cut the excess. Yeah, I kind of want it messy. You know, you kind of want it like little dangly, little messy. I know, eeks, if you guys aren't messy, you know, if you can't handle with mess and little sloppy, I'm sorry. Okay, now we're going to make, I just cut up and added a little banner here. So that's what we're going to do. Authentique has this really great piece of paper. You know what? I do believe it's called the anchor line because each of these pieces is called anchor. That can't be me. That can't be a coincidence. Anyways, all I did was I just made little nips. This is cool because it looks like it's almost like pre-measured for me. You know, they knew what I had in mind ahead of time. Just that. I'm not going to agonize. I am so not a perfectionist. Life is too short for me to be perfect in paper crafting. Everything else, yep. Dang close, but yeah. Okay, hold it. I also had these cool little stickers from Authentique from the collection. I believe Alda has them in the store. These were little tickets that I'm going to use. Just stick them here on my non-stick craft mat, hoping that they don't stick. What I like to do with my stickers is I just like to put them on paper so that I don't have to deal with a sticky mess. And then I just cut them out. I do this with all my stickers. I'm sure you guys do too. But as you see, I couldn't handle the string on the canister, so stickers is like way out of my league. I wouldn't even know what to do with that. So, just cutting, making my banner. Time is going fast. Fast, fast, fast. You know, you kind of really want to just keep these 40 minutes, hour, because, gosh, you lose your attention, and you know, an hour is a nice time to sit and have a little chat with your crafting friends, and any more time than that is just kind of like, I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so all I did was I made a banner, and then I just layered these decorative pieces on top, and that is, I think I cut like 5 pieces. So just real quick. How's everybody doing? Oh, Delana says she powders them with baby powder. What a good idea. But I never have baby powder around, and honestly, Kitty is always on my lap crafting, and I can't, you know, I can't expose Kitty to all that powder. That's my fear. So I just do the paper. Whatever works for you, you know? Whatever keeps you crafting. This guy, I think I just want, ooh, I don't want that. I want this right here. Not perfect, not perfect, not perfect. I'm going to leave that. Okay. What I did on mine, oh, did I bump you? Did I bump you? I'm sorry, friends. Okay, I just punch a hole. You know, I got this. Whoops. He flew away. I got this I don't know. What's it called? A cropper? A big big bite, big crocodile. Honestly, I really didn't know what to do with it at first. And then I realized you didn't really need to do much with it. It's a fun little punch. I don't use it that often, but when I need it, it's handy. It goes through leather. It goes through thick plastic pieces. It goes through metal pieces. Yeah, it's pretty powerful. And it has a very wide section here, so it'll actually reach the middle of your page. You know, just, I don't know. If you don't have one of these, I don't know. Is it worth the money? I like it, but okie dokie. Let's see. I'm going to take another piece of this. And I realize now, silly me, I'm so silly. I realize now why my gray piece, my gray string, was longer than the others, because I really was supposed to do this and use it to string my banner. Yeah, I know, silly. But we're going to do that. I don't really care that my banner pieces are all clumping together. It's my time. My time is good. Because I'm going to end up gluing them down and using pop dots to position them. I really honestly don't want them floating around, free floating on my project. I do want to anchor them, no pun intended. But for now, that is not what I want to do. I just want to get them on the project, because you saw how I fought with the string. It's crazy. Okay, I am going to move my anchor over. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Oh, I know, I'm fighting with the banner. Gosh, you know what? Paper crafting doesn't have to be a fight. It doesn't always have to be a smackdown. I am actually using pop dots on some of these. I think I'll pop this one up. I'm a fan of cardboard, but pop dots do have their place. I do like them. I'm not popping all of them up, just a few. This guy needs to, I think he needs a little glue, a little dab of glue. Right? Yikers. It's just crazy. The great thing about this paper cord that Aldi has in the store is that you can glue it. Sometimes, I don't know, I have sometimes I fight and argue with twine, and sometimes it just is not all that cooperative with me. See? Just like this. Okay. I'm just going to glue a couple of these down. I'm going to cut my twines, and I'm going to hide them by this little banner guy. I'm going to just cut them a little shorter. Not a lot. A little bit. I'm going to glue them down and then hide them. Just because, you know, we don't need total chaos and craziness. There we go. I'm also going to tuck some flowers in and hide them that way too. So, pretty it up. You know, we all kind of hide some mistakes with flowers, don't we? My glue is kind of ending its lifespan. This glue bottle is ending its lifespan. But I have more. Never run out. I hope. Okay, I'm going to let this guy glue a little bit over here. We're almost done with the... oh, I'm going to pop him up too, I think. Thanks, Bitsy. Bitsy said it's cool. Thank you. And then just kind of crisscross them a little bit. Oh, whoopsie. Put it over there. And just, maybe that guy can free. This guy needs a lesson. There we go. Okay. I'm going to pop some flowers. Let's clean up, tidy up. Okay, the flowers. I have some cute little flowers from the store. I'm thinking that, I'm hoping that they're still available. These are some Prima, they're called Perlas. And they're really pretty. They've got a little bit of shine to them. Yeah, well, my camera doesn't want to pick up shine, but they do. I'm going to use some, I'm going to use these. They're Frost Frappes. I'm just going to use a big one over here. I think I shall. I'm going to use, wait a second. I'm going to use these Camille's from Songbird Collection by Prima. They've got a nice variety of colors. They're not necessarily the colors of my project, but I really just want to grab this gray one, I think. Tuck it in there. He's going to be my bigger, my flower anchor, you know. Let's glue some of these guys down. There. Oh, wow, that behaved. See who's the boss? Yeah, I am. Okay, this is one of the little frappes. It's a white one from this set right here. Oops, come on, glue. I really hate to take the time and open up a new glue right now, but. And then I think I'll put this, another little, this is a white frappe. I'll just stick in there. There. That's gonna be the, okay, that's pretty much the front of my canister. And the top, where did I put that silly top? Can't finish a project without a top. That's crazy. Oh, here it is. There we go. The top. I want to make a quick bow. I already prepared the bow that I want to use for this project. I'm going to just take a moment and show you a different bow option. Whoops, let's stick this on. This is the bow that I am going to use, kind of keeping with a red, white, and blue theme or a nautical theme. So let's stick it on. Let's finish up the project, and then I'm going to show you something else kind of cool that I like to do. Let's stick my flowers over here. When I'm doing a cluster on a canister or a box or something, I like my cluster to stand up a little bit. I don't like it to be flat, because when you're looking at the canister, you know, the dimension is kind of attractive. So I'm going to use a few different things. Alba has this great, I begged her to get this web weave back in the store. I love it. She's got several colors. I favor the cream one. I know somebody else out there does. Shona. Shona eats this web weave, I think. I swear. So I'm just going to bunch it together. And then I have, let me show you. I bought these. They're just like pearl berries from a craft store. One of the, I got them from the big craft store. But I like them. They're just like great little accent pieces. So I'm just going to take a little piece and I'm going to fit it on, glue it onto my project, kind of stand it up a little bit like that. I know I keep going off the camera. I'm sorry. It's picking up a little bit. I'm going to glue my pearl berries on. And I'm using them to kind of hold up my bow and give it some, I don't know, like a base, you know? You know what I'm saying. And I'm just gonna, I am gluing my bow on. And I'm going to use another berry and twist it around. Probably should twist it around the whole bow. But yeah, let's do that. We can do it. I twist it around like that. Fluff and puff, I guess. Right? Shorten my ends. Trim it up. Trim it up. You can glue your ends down if you want. I'm going to just tack them down a little bit. When you tack them down a little bit, you can kind of bend them. Well, you can't really see because this guy's a little crazy. But you can kind of just bend them and make them stay bent, like they're kind of waving in the wind, you know? Get this one bent. Oh, there we go. I think I'm going to put some more, maybe more berries on it. Yeah, let's put the flowers on. Let's just get the flowers on. I'm going to, I grabbed these really quick too because they were white. These are some Chantel heirlooms. They're just white. And I'm going to just glue them on. Right there. I know, I don't piece together my project first. I just glue. What the heck? I'm just going for it. I'm gluing. Oh, I have to rip down all the time. In fact, I think we were talking about ripping down stuff on the forum today. Somebody had a little need for a rip down. But hey, that's what makes crafting fun. I did ahead of time, I cut out a couple more little banners I thought I would tuck in here. No, kind of cute. Just a little extra. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Yeah, we're almost done. I'll have time to show you my... I'm going to put one more of these little frappes on the top. Stick it right there. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to put another... make my bow fuller? If I want to make my bow fuller, I'm just going to... I'm going to do that. I just took this extra little piece and I'm going to dab some glue on the edge like that, make it kind of a circle and just tuck it in and glue it down. I don't need to cut, I don't need to make another bow, I just need to make it fuller. So that is really all I'm going to do. Done. It's adds a little more, I don't know, makes it fuller. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to put another couple of these on. Another of the pearls, the pearl berries. I'm just going to stick it over here. And I'll call it a day. Call it a day with this. Oh, nope, I'm not calling it a day. I have a shell. You know, I'm not going to put the shell on this, I think. But I have this really pretty shell that you can glue on. I've got this another little adornment from Alda's store. I'm gonna just set it in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you my cool little tip for a nice little interesting bow. I did ahead of time. I made this. Did I? I can't find my pre-made top. So anyways, if you want to make a really cool nautical or a patriotic top bow, take a flag. Okay. Mist it. If you want it to look a little aged and weathered, take some mist. This is tea stain. The color blooms. I know that Aldo will be getting them in the store. Little mist. Age it. This isn't extra. This isn't really part of the project. This is just to show you another option that I was going to do, but then I decided, no, this isn't the look that I wanted. You know, I didn't want to make it Americana because we don't have, you know, there's gals from all around here. And then I just bunch it and twist it. Okay, you can glue it together. You can put a piece of string to tie it. I'm just going to, for the sake of a demo, I'm just going to tie it with this pearl. And let's pretend we're sticking it on here. You just glue it down. I know it's kind of big. We're pretending, but you're just going to glue it down. And then you're going to adorn it with some flowers and whatnot. But it's just another option. You can cut into them and, you know, fray the edges or whatnot. Just a different little bow. Anyways, I think that is my project. This is the one we made tonight. And this is my candy kiss holding project. See? My candy kisses. Okay, so let's turn the camera around and see if we have any, I don't know. If you guys have any comments, what do you got? What do you got for me? Jen's crazy. Jen can't get this. Okay, there we go. Any questions? Let's see. Okay, yes, you can use them for Christmas gifts. Remember, the teachers out there, they like their gifts. They're very appreciative, but they are kind of sick of mugs. So if you can handcraft something for them, oh my gosh. Or, well, maybe you don't want to, because then you'll be their favorite parent and they'll always want something homemade from you. But I want to thank everybody. I'm sorry I didn't do shout outs. I was kind of busy this time. I think the project, you know, and I probably chatted way too much, but thank you so much for joining us. And next week, Robbie Herring, get your orders, your pre-sales in there. Gabby Polacco is our guest. Oh, let's do a drawing. Gosh, I need my moderator to pick today because I don't know who. Oh yeah, hi Donna. She said thank you. Hi, hi. Yes, the rack. I need the moderator, whoever. Cynthia, pick somebody for the rack, please, and pick somebody for the canister. If somebody wants the canister, Cynthia's going to pick a winner for the canister. Oh, hold it. Somebody's buzzing me. What? I know. The rack. The rack. Somebody's got to pick the rack. Oh. Who won the rack? Thank you. It was Cynthia? Cynthia's picking. I know it's very hard. Last week I had to pick and it was really hard. I'm just waiting to see who won the rack. Oh, Julianne Blake. And somebody pick and Cindy, sorry, you gotta pick the canister. Who won the canister? Canister. Lorraine is for the canister. Yay, thanks. Nighty-night, ladies. Let's see if I can stop this successfully. Last time it went on and on. Good night.